Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 10 properties today, and I was a proud father. My daughters are both dancers, and I introduced them to something from my childhood that was very important. So, hit it. That is awesome. Now, unfortunately, the HD version shows the little fishing line. When I was a kid and it was VHS, that was magic. So anyway, buyer class this Wednesday, 7 p.m. We sent out an email on the weekend. And so let me break it down. It's Wednesday at 7, miltonbuyerclass.com. The link is just over there. So the first half is all about money, right? So all the costs involved, all the hidden stuff that no one tells you about. Also how to save. Actually, there's 3 different programs that could make you $13,000 or more if you're buying your first home. We look at credit scores. We look at what lenders look for, how to stay safe, and also how to look at the home purchase as part of your big financial picture, because it's irresponsible to devote all of your money towards your house. It's just not a good idea. Second half, new versus resale. What are the pros and cons? How to get the best deals, how to make sure you're paying a fair price for the home, because just because you knocked $20,000 off of a home, or just because you paid $20,000 more than asking, doesn't mean you did well or didn't do well. So we talk about that. How much should you offer? We look at all the steps involved in the process. We look at ways to get better information about homes. We look at real life home inspection slides. It's a good time. We'll give you a book. All it costs to get in is a food bank donation, and it's Wednesday at 7, miltonbuyerclass.com. So let's get started with today's list, 10 properties. And if you like double garages and big lots for not a bad price, today's the day. Now, before we get into some of the double garage homes like I talked about, we've got this condo here for $349,900, 1390 Main Street, number 412. It's a Windsor model. We just sold Windsor for over $350,000, and this one happens to have the nice 12-foot ceilings up on the 4th floor. So pretty much anything on the 4th floor in these buildings, you're going to have that nice premium. Look how high that is. I think about, could you create some kind of a stone, like even a brick-looking wall? I mean, that's certainly, improving it beyond where most people go, but you can do so much visually with a wall that size. So there you go. It's a decent view here. You've got some upgraded light fixtures, dark floors. This place is definitely priced aggressively, and it also looks really good. So nice option. Now in the new area, you've got this one here on McEastern Path. So it's in the high 1,500 square feet, 1,580 something, I think. So it's a 2-bedroom. Now, one of the things I think that with these pictures, and we've talked about this in previous episodes, you have to show the back. Some people don't show the back, and so this really gives you, if you just looked at this, you'd go, oh, it's a townhouse. It's a 3-story townhouse. This is what really gives it its uniqueness. So for $460,000, you can't touch a double garage except for something like this. You've got about a 400 square foot patio that walks out from the kitchen. You've got a main floor family room. So that can even be good for like a home office, an exercise room, anything that you could imagine a finished basement doing, you can do that. There's nothing below grade here. They're on concrete slabs. Everything is above ground. So this is really your finished basement. However, you get these nice big windows, and you also, if you're having a home office, you're going to get better cell reception for sure. So anyway, you've got an open concept main floor. A decent sized kitchen with a movable island here. California shutters. It looks like it's been kept pretty well. And then you have 2 full bathrooms upstairs. So even if you had, even if it was a single person, you got a roommate in here. I mean, this is, you can buy basically like a 2-story single garage townhouse for this price, but you're not going to get the double car garage. So I certainly see some benefits in something like this. I like the price point. A 3-bedroom just sold this year up at $515. So for a 2-bedroom, a little bit smaller, $460 is not looking so bad at all. 1176 Chapman Crescent. It's the second one in, so this is probably the home that's right beside Dairy Road. I do like the fact that they've enclosed the front porch there. I think that that's a good feature to have. You can just have your kids dump their boots and then walk into the house and not have to worry about trudging mud in. They've replaced the sink, like little things like this I notice about homes, and I say, okay, that means that they're taking good care of stuff. So it looks clean. It's got a little bit of a long and narrow family room that kind of snakes through. That is probably not the best position for the bed. I mean, really, if you think about it, that door swings and then you've got headboard right there. There's a certain position that I show people when they're getting homes ready, that it's the best position to put your bed, and it would be basically back on this wall. If you want to know why, just send me an email. But this one's going to be loud. Second one in from Dairy. I think they've priced it pretty well for what you're getting. It also looks like there's a finished basement, finished rec room, plus there's a bathroom down there. So I'm surprised they didn't put anything in the photos about that. They have 20 photos to use. They used 8. I don't know. 568 Strathcona, $599.9. Anything double garage under 600 right now is looking pretty good to me. So had clients that said they don't love the curb appeal, the siding and everything else. To me, you could paint the siding, paint the door. There's lots that you could do to improve the curb appeal. It's not a huge house. It's a 4-bedroom, but it's a smaller 4-bedroom. And but you know, I think it has a lot of value. It's got a finished basement here with a bedroom downstairs. It's a big, wide, pie-shaped lot. But here's the thing. When you look at where it is, so here's the home here on Strathcona. It's on the end of a little cul-de-sac, and I think, boy, like how good would this be for families? I mean, you could put basketball net, you could put hockey nets. I mean, this is like the little nodule at the end of a court. I mean, how awesome is that for kids? You get a little pathway here. There's a little parkland right behind. I mean, it's just the ideal place. The thing is, you can change anything inside of this home. You can even stucco the outside. Like, I mean, whatever your budget is. But the thing is you can't move a house from where it is. And to me, this is an incredible location for a family. If you want kids just to go outside and be kids, if you don't want them on the iPod all day, awesome. Now, Woodward doesn't quite have the same appeal. Woodward's actually a pretty busy street, but if you want a double car garage, 4-bedroom, and maybe a little bit better finishes, then you go to something like this for $620. Now we're talking about more, probably a little bit more upgraded, slightly bigger kitchen than Strathcona, although not by a whole lot, but you've got your hardwood floors. It just looks a little bit more move-in ready. And you have an unfinished basement here. Strathcona, at least you've got your walls up, and you've got a nice size backyard here too. So that one's looking nice. And then we're going to move to the third one. 650 Elliot Crescent, $624.9. So just a little bit more than Woodward, but that's easily washed up by the fact that it's on a quieter street. So here's the thing. I'm looking at this one. Same client we talked about with Strathcona. This one is only a 3-bedroom. The other 2 are 4-bedrooms. But this is a relatively painless process to extend this out, at least in terms of most additions and structural changes. If you look at roof lines and so on, it's not the most difficult thing to add on and to increase the amount of space upstairs quite significantly. So $624.9. You've got probably the best looking kitchen out of the bunch, largest kitchen. You've even got a little work desk right here, and inside it looks like you've kind of got different floors in different areas. I could even rip every floor in this house out. You figure if you wanted nice hardwood floors, you're probably about $5 a square foot. plus a few dollars to install. If you did carpet, you might be at maybe $2 to $3 a square foot. Sometimes even installed. There's some good deals out there for carpet. There's your garage, which I guess is doubling as a gym, and it's a little bit of a smaller lot than we've seen in the other homes. But we got 3 very good options here. Now this one on Alexander, it's on a nice part of Alexander. It's not backing onto James Snow or train tracks or anything weird like that. Nice big corner lot. Great finishes inside too. I'm surprised this one has taken as long as it has to get an offer. I think they had an offer on the weekend. Kitchen looks good. Colors are great. This price range we've talked about has been a real battle. If these guys listed in the spring, I would imagine they'd be $775, $780 kind of thing. But the market's just been a little softer up in this range. There's been some heavy competition. A couple people that needed to sell and really dropped their price down, which I like to call it they peed in the pool and now everyone has to swim in it. So the other thing that I think they took away is there's no fence on this side. So we like to call that an open concept backyard. But I think it's a good home, 2,800 square feet plus a finished basement. Nice wraparound porch here. I think it's worth every penny it's listed for. So that's the list. Hope you enjoyed. And remember, MiltonBuyerClass.com, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. It's going to be a great time. See you tomorrow.